Okay. Hi. Hi. How are you? I hope everything is okay for you. Now I'm in Georgia with our great sanghas. We are preparating for the duty, and certainly someone told me that today is Friday, and also I need to do Friday webcast. If you want to say to the hello, to hear some sanghas. Okay, that's it. I'm here. Everything is okay. Okay, and we are follow up what we studied about the heart treasure of enlightenment. This book written by the first pattern booking. It is quite amazing book because it is a small book but very much centralized of Buddha's teachings, and also it is really peak crucial point or peak instruction, which is the old Buddha's teachings. This small book shows all the crucial meaning of the Buddha's teachings. It is very nice. And firstly, I have one questions. The insects, not. And why we need to study Dharma? Why we are following some different spiritual path? Why? Do you understand? Do you know very well? I don't know. I have still very much confused. And from my perspective, when I first get that, why I follow the spiritual path, why I all the time need to listen to someone. Then I analyze why. Because myself, it's very difficult to manage for my life, my future, even the every day for my life. I think therefore I'm follow a different spiritual teacher, different spiritual path, and different teachings, advice, like this. I mean, you probably you can control or manage, or you are already master for all your life or yourself. Then maybe do not need to follow. But my understanding why I'm a follow to the different spiritual friends and different spiritual path, I think like this. And especially when we listen the Buddha's teachings, this teaching is telling to us not something mysterious things, like not kind of imagination or untruth. I would say it is really very much direct, very much telling truth for the life and style, situation, inevitable of the causalities. It is like kind of saying something very pleasant, saying something really nice. Maybe reality is not truth. Not like this. Sometimes when you listen to the Dharma and looks like or seems, lot of receive, criticize. Why? Because in the teaching of Dharma says, your body's speech, mind, behaviors, activities, doing things wrong. May we think, no, it is not truth. I'm doing very well. I'm okay. Are you really okay? I'm not sure myself. Really, if I to say I'm okay, I'm doing okay, I'm doing perfect, then I'm not sure really. I have doubt myself. And then if we really too close, for example, basic Dharma teaching say, do not act 10 negative actions. Then I say, why? Because, 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 because of what? Causalities. 10 negative actions, if we done mistakenly or not like kind of intentionally, I don't know. If we done these 10 negative actions, there is a result naturally. Buddha, he said, if you do not do nothing, there's no result. If you done or you did something, surely there is result. Inevitable, correctly, unmistakably, they say. Then we can to say, really? It is a truth? Of course, we need to more analyze. We need more close that subject matter. It is a truth. If we look more and more that causalities, its causality is not something else. Cause and effect. When I analyze the cause and result, whatever things existence result, whatever existent things about the result, it has cause. Without cause or conditions, there's nothing result. It is a truth. And then the result, how it is occur, how it's coming up, I don't know. The result is according to the cause. Whatever cause, according to the cause, there is a result. You know, the cause of the barleys, all the time produce barley. Then I have questions. Why? Maybe can cause of the barley or result the seed of barley. Why it doesn't produce rice or corn or mushrooms or something else? No, there's the reply. Whatever there is a cause, and resulted causing the result. Then they are like same are there many, many things. All, everything, it is a cause and effect, is really, really truth. There's nobody is created, nobody is like a gift to us. Cause and effect, we created cause and effect. We are living in the cause and effect. We are going to cause and effect. And also as we are experience cause and effect. Like causality is our house, causality is our life, causality is creation of the happiness, creation of the sorrows. Causalities really is inevitable. Therefore, then it says, do not act 10 negative actions. When receive this kind of explanations, if I say, yeah, if I can follow that discipline, I would be very happy. It is a truth. If I can take a first example of the among of the 10 negative actions, for example, the killing or taking life others, it is really, Buddha said, please to stop to killing, do not act about the killings. It is a truth. Of course, when we kill to the others, difficult to have feel others suffering, others the sorrow experience. But someone want to kill to us, or hurt, or disturbing to us, then we have some feeling. Oh, we say, please don't disturb me. I am suffering. Of course, if someone say, I want to kill you, then we say, no, you cannot. And then others say, why not? Because I'm suffering. It is same if we can compare to that. Of course, whatever sentient beings, if they lose their life, they are very afraid. Even we look at the animal, insect, some is like very much invisible, tiniest insect. They want to have life. They want to keep continuing alive. Maybe sometimes if they are such suffering, then it's really they not matter. Otherwise, they want to keep the life. It doesn't matter your body is ugly or handsome or beautiful or smart or not. Everybody loves to have a life. It's a truth. Like we can take example that, and then think about 10 negative actions. Then it's a really 10 negative action. Negative action, action, bad cause of actions. Like this. And then also the opposite 10 positive actions. Then there are many like this. And when we listen to more and more Buddha's teachings, then our mind is more clearly for what is the correct, what is incorrect. That makes me so happy. To believe or not believe, it doesn't matter. We need to follow realities. That is the truth. And we follow spiritual friend or the spirituality or path. It doesn't matter. We need follow the truth. If we follow the truth, we are create truth, of course, then we will result the truth of the maturation. Would you like that? You know, in the Buddha's teaching says, any kind of Buddha enlightenment, it took at the beginning the path of the truth. In the middle, they practice the truth, at the end result or achieve the level of the truth. And like this, and we need to follow the truth. If we want to follow the truth, create the truth, we need to listen to Dharma. And Dharma telling to us, you should to study, you should analyze, you should investigate. How about your life? How about your times? How about the causalities? How about your environment? How about your destinations? So on. Analyze. Then the end say, what would you like? You want to follow the truth of the positive, or would you like to follow the negative path? And then we have such choice, what you want. And in the Buddhist perspective, Buddha, he said, and all the practitioners, you should to analyze, and you analyze or investigate again and again and again what I said. Do not follow kind of faith or devotions. Not that, this is not this case. You analyze again and again, like kind of doing goldsmith, like gold. Gold, when we gold, when we gold, or when we have gold, I don't know. When you receive gold or when you find some gold, you should give to goldsmith. Because beginning gold is not like gold. Gold is like stone. Gold is dirty. Then the goldsmith to melting, cutting, beating. These three things. Again and again. Then gold does more shine out. And then it's like really shine, illuminating, and then gold's with the golds. Like this. We also need to analyze, to investigate how it is really what is truth, what is not truth, what is correct, what is incorrect. If you love, and the teaching of this book says, if you love yourself, you should do that. If you don't love yourself, okay, then you can to follow the mysterious path. You are never become how do you say, you never study under your feet. And someone's all the time a sport and caring for you, then you never have freedoms. Like this, you should to exercise, to be under your feet, to manage yourselves. Haha. Anyway, like this. Today is a verse 34 and 35. This true verse is, for me, is totally don't understand. But if you say, then why are you going to explain? Well, how you can to tell to us something? Whatever coming up in my mind, I will tell you. Correct or not correct, you should analyze. I don't know, really. It's very deep, very profound, very direct seems this verse, true verse. And for me, it's really like go beyond my level. But anyway, our family's conversations, maybe we can share to all of us to analyze what does it mean, what it is the meaning of that sentences, of that line, that paragraph, that full stop. Okay, I'm going to read this. First is the 34. 34, it says like this: dedicate the torma of all manifestations to the guests of liberation upon arising. I told you, I don't know this the meaning, but it is really magnificent things. It makes me admire. I don't how to say it. Advertise, or I don't know, amazing. Says, mold the claim of all appearances into tsa-tsa of the appearances emptiness. Offer the prostration of non-duality to the Lord nature of mind. On completion, the dharmic activities recite the six-syllable matter. So wonderful sentence, so wonderful verse. And I think it is really, if we want to practice Dharma, it is the crucial point. That my understand, dedicate the tormas. When we make the torma, we dedicate to who wanted eat torma. Some maybe some deities wanted, some may be spiritual spirits, some ghost, demons, or something else they needed. And when we dedicate torma, of course, we need to dedicate fully, purely. We are giving to them, not artificially, and any kind of torma. And therefore, it is very much important, the manifestation to the guests of the liberations. Here is the dedicate torma of all manifestations. Here is the meaning of the torma means is the thoughts. Whatever thoughts, manifestation of thoughts, positive thoughts, negative thoughts, any kind of thoughts, whatever manifestate in your mind, any kind of thought or any manifestation arise in your mind, that is your perfect torma. Oh, you have lot of torma, I have. Normally there are 84,000 tormas. 84,000 tormas. Everyday manifestations, probably maybe 20,000 something, almost a lot. And the maker of the torma, mind itself. And dedicator torma of thoughts, it is the mind itself. And also the eater of the manifestation torma, it is the mind itself. And then, when the mind creates the torma of the all manifestations, then mind to dedicate to who? Which kind of guests? Then there's the perfect guests, excellent guests of the liberation upon an arising. What is the arising? Arise upon arising. Arising of the manifestation of the thoughts. This liberation. Liberation upon arising. Thoughts arise because this thoughts is made torma by the mind. Whenever mind made torma, that is manifested in the mind, then mind should give perfect guest of the liberation upon a rising. I think therefore it is the self-dedicator, self-eater, self-manifestation, self-arousing, self-liberations. No, dedicators, turmas of the manifestations, gaze of the liberations arises, they are not different. It's one single mind acting. Great acting. First become the dedicator, or first become the creator of torma, all the manifestations. Then itself is become the dedicator. What is dedicate? It's dedicating itself. What is create the torma of all the manifestation? Itself. There's no maker of the torma. There's no torma. Maker torma as absolutely not different. It's absolutely same, but acting. Dedicator of dedicating torma, dedicating torma, or dedicator of the person, it is no, there's different. It is same, but acting. And then there are guests, inviters, guests of what? Maybe it is a thought or the mind. Guest itself is the mind. Liberation, any kind, is also is the mind. Arising, whatever, there's a guest, also mind. There's guests, rising, liberations, not different. Only unique ones. That is the mind. But it is acting. Are you there? Are you sleeping? Are you listening to me? I'm confused. Not, I'm joke. I'm not confused. I'm so happy to reading these kind of books. And then next verse, mold the claim of all appearances into tsa-tsa of the appearances emptiness. Emptiness. Mold. You know the meaning of the mold, to take the shape of the whatever you put inside. In the claim, when I put my nose, it takes shape, my nose. And then this we call the mood. And here is it, the mode claim of the appearances. Appearances. Then normally we have some appearances. Looks like they are different than the mind. Are you sure? I'm really not sure. And the appearances, the more the claim of the appearances, and how do you say, appearances is like kind of claim. And this claim of appearances, and how we can to get the shapes. Normally claim make tsa-tsa. Tsa-tsa means it's like a kind of small stupa, and inside there are small times thousands or millions. If you make one tsa-tsa, there are millions small stupas. And if you do one and you create it, if your mind is pure, if you make one tsa-tsa, that means you create millions tsa-tsas. Tsa-tsa means it's like stupa. Stupa is the representative of the Buddha's mind. Whoever seeing, touching, hearing, circumambulate, they make liberation to that. And here is more the claim of appearances, the claim of the appearances. Which kind of we need mode? Which kind of we need mode? We need appearances of the emptiness. The emptiness, appearances is emptiness. Appearances, emptiness. And why you say the appearance, emptiness? Whatever we have appearances, naturally, automatically, appearances are emptiness. There's nothing truly existence. And then all the appearances we need understand appearances like emptiness. When we look like we say the emptiness, this emptiness mode, emptiness like remedy, emptiness of antidote, or emptiness of the example applied to the appearances. And then appearances are become the emptiness. Emptiness comes from the appearances. Appearances come from the emptiness. Normally, they are inseparability. Whatever we have appearances, it's automatically emptiness. Therefore, Buddha, he said, form is empty, empty is the forms. And when we see the appearances, we need mindfulness, recognitions, or recognize it is emptiness. Emptiness hasn't got birth, old age, sickness, death. The emptiness, nature emptiness, permeated progressively to the all appearances. If we understand nature emptiness, there's no birth, old age, sickness, death. Everything is okay. Even the perspective of the emptiness, there's no existence of okay. If I say okay, then what do you mean okay? If you say okay, there's no okay. If you say no okay, then there is okay. Better to become the silent, look at the nakedly appearances emptiness. That is the perfect tsa-tsa, liberation, appearances. Wow, marvelous. Offer the prostration of the non-duality to the Lord nature mind. Perfect. You need to prostrate to Lord nature of your mind. Your mind. Do you have faith to your mind? Do you have devotion to your mind? I have a lot. I love my mind. I respect very much to my mind. I would to say thank you, my mind. I don't know how I can to say. Without my mind, how I can to enjoy, how I can to make liberate, how I can to experience. No mind, nothing there is. And samsara, nirvana, good experience, bad experience, everything is through the mind. Marvelous, Lord mind. Of course, you say the Lord nature of the mind. Fantastic. That is the really absolute mind. And the liberation aspect of the mind, empty nature mind, that is the really completely free from dualities. Because that perspective, there is no dualities, you and me. There is no duality of the samsara, nirvana. Everything is perfect, everything is good, everything is economics. I cannot to say good, because you can't to say the good and bad. Everything is okay, perfect. Therefore, we need prostrate to our own Lord nature of mind. That means there's no dualities. If we do